Hey guys, welcome to WrestleAI. I'm your host, and today we have some major WWE updates. From Ric Flair reacting to John Cena, Vince McMahon's latest stock update, and a huge possible spoiler for WrestleMania 41. So stay tuned till the end, and let's get started. First up, let's talk about Alex Hammerstone. WWE is reportedly interested in signing him. Now, who exactly is Alex Hammerstone? He's a former TNA star and has also competed in MLW. In fact, he has previously appeared in WWE's NXT as well. But now, according to WrestleVotes, WWE has a serious interest in bringing him back. The question is, will he sign with WWE? Right now, there's no confirmation about whether WWE has officially offered him a contract, but sources say WWE is keeping an eye on him. Interestingly, on March 13th or 14th, Hammerstone posted a captionless photo of him facing off against Jacob Fatu. This could be a hint that he's teasing a WWE move and possibly a rivalry with Fatu in the future. If Hammerstone does sign, I personally think he'll start in NXT before making it to the main roster. That's the usual process unless you're a huge name. So what do you guys think? Will he join WWE? Comment below and let me know. Next up, Ric Flair versus John Cena. Well, not in the ring, but in words. Recently, on Monday Night Raw, John Cena cut a promo saying that if he wins the world title for the 17th time, people will forget about Ric Flair. And Ric Flair had something to say about this. He responded on social media saying, "For 50 years, WWE has tried to erase the woo from wrestling, and they have failed, and they will continue to fail." Basically, Flair is saying that no matter what Cena does, his legacy is untouchable. But here's where things get interesting. Flair has never supported Cena breaking his record. In fact, he once said he wanted Charlotte Flair or Randy Orton to break his 16-time record, not Cena. Now, Cena is the closest to making history, and Flair isn't happy about it. But do you think Cena will break the record at WrestleMania? And if he does, will Flair be proven right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about Paige. It looks like she might be making her way back to WWE sooner than we expected. Recently, she left AEW, and in an interview, she mentioned that she still has a great relationship with AEW. She acknowledged that the opportunities AEW gave her were crucial for her career, and that she is still on good terms with the company. Paige also made an interesting statement. "I had such a magical time, but I feel like I just don't fit in right now. I feel like I might be taking someone else's spot, someone who could be doing something really special." She seems to be taking responsibility for leaving AEW and making it look like her own decision. But let's be real, money talks. Maybe WWE has offered her a deal she couldn't refuse. And honestly, if Paige wants to return, who are we to complain? I think most of us would love to see her back in WWE. Let me know in the comments, should Paige return to WWE? Drop a yes or no, and I'll pin my comment below. Now let's talk about Vince McMahon and his current stake in WWE. According to Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics, Vince McMahon still owns around 4.02% of WWE's parent company, TKO Group Holdings, and that's valued at nearly $1 billion. Now compare that to Triple H, who only owns 0.02%. Even Stephanie McMahon owns less than 1%. Despite Vince having more financial power than Triple H, he no longer has control over WWE's creative decisions. And let's be real, Vince McMahon is probably not happy about the changes happening in WWE. Superstars that Vince never wanted are thriving, and decisions he would have never approved are happening. But the truth is, Vince can't do much anymore. His shares give him money, but not power. So what do you guys think? Will Vince ever try to regain control, or is his era truly over? Drop your thoughts below. Next, let's talk about Rey Fenix. Reports from Fightful and other sources confirm that he has signed with WWE. WWE has even been dropping teasers on SmackDown that strongly hint at his debut. The question now is, When will Rey Fenix make his first appearance in WWE? According to insider reports, we might see him before WrestleMania. However, some sources suggest that he will debut after WrestleMania instead. This timing makes sense because there were rumors about him teaming up with Penta again, and Penta is currently focused on the Intercontinental title picture. If Rey Fenix debuts before WrestleMania, it might interfere with Penta's storyline. So it's likely that Fenix will debut after WrestleMania, and the Lucha Brothers will reform in WWE. With the WWE draft coming up after WrestleMania, both of them might end up on the same brand. Moving on to Rusev, who was known as Miro in AEW. Reports indicate that he has left AEW, and WWE is highly interested in bringing him back. WrestleVotes has even reported that WWE expects Miro to return before the end of this year. Rusev was once a massive name in WWE. Remember his matches against John Cena, the Russian chain match, the epic WrestleMania entrance with a tank? His rivalry with Roman Reigns was also incredible. However, his WWE career declined over time, and he eventually left for AEW. But now he's out of AEW as well, and a return to WWE seems highly possible. Both sides appear to be interested, so it's just a matter of when the deal will be finalized. By the end of 2025, we might be celebrating Rusev Day once again. Now let's talk WrestleMania 41. Rumors suggest that WWE is planning 14 to 15 matches for this year's event. According to WrestleVotes, Night 1 will feature 7 matches, and Night 2 will have 7 matches as well. Right now, WWE has already announced 6 matches, with at least 3 to 4 more expected soon. Some likely matches include Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, Logan Paul versus LA Knight, Intercontinental title match. The WrestleMania match card is shaping up to be huge, and more matches will be confirmed soon. What are your predictions? Let me know. Speaking of WrestleMania, Orlando is making a strong bid to host 2031 year's WrestleMania. You might remember WrestleMania 33's incredible stage design. That was one of the biggest highlights of the event. The Orlando Business Journal has reported that the city is preparing to bid for WrestleMania 2031 and is even considering taking a loan to secure it. And honestly, that's not a bad decision. WrestleMania generates massive revenue, bringing in millions of dollars. If WWE returns to Orlando, I hope they build a stage as amazing as WrestleMania 33's. But why 2031? Why not 2030? Is everything locked in until then? Will WWE go to Saudi Arabia or London before that? So many questions remain, but for now, Orlando is officially bidding for WrestleMania's return. And now let's talk about a massive possible spoiler for WrestleMania 41's triple threat match, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. According to legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter, WWE might be planning a huge swerve, Paul Heyman betraying Roman Reigns and CM Punk to side with Seth Rollins. Think about it. This match has no disqualification rules, so WWE could pull off a shocking moment where Paul Heyman costs both Roman and Punk the match, officially turning heel again and aligning with Rollins. Now, I'm not saying this is 100% confirmed, but WrestleMania is WWE's biggest event. They love shocking moments, so this could be one of them. Would you like to see Heyman turn on Roman and Punk to side with Rollins? Yes or no? Drop a comment below. Finally, let's talk about Brock Lesnar. Since his WWE absence, we've not seen any videos of him, just one short clip with his daughter and a GIF from months ago. But now, for the first time since his absence, we have a proper video of Brock Lesnar. This video was sent to me by our followers on Instagram. Special thanks to those who sent it. In the video, Brock Lesnar is seen shopping with his daughter. You can even see a Valentine's Day balloon in the video, which suggests that this video might be from around February 14th, but it surfaced online just a few days ago. Either way, this is the first clear look we've had of Lesnar in a long time. Even though he looks as intimidating as ever, those who know him say he is actually a humble and respectful person in real life. Of course, there are some allegations against him, but we'll have to wait and see how that situation unfolds. For now, at least we know that Lesnar is out and about. And that's it for today's updates. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest WWE news and rumors. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and wrestle on.